Hey there, welcome back to News at 5. I'm meteorologist Julia Kwedi. We got the sunshine out there for us throughout the remainder of our afternoon. Has contributed toward those warmer temperatures that we experienced today too. Still though, as we take a look at our CCC sky cam over Snoopy's Pier, still have some cloud cover at play for us, but it has decreased of course since yesterday evening, leading towards the sunshine that we had at all for us today. But again, that sunshine is part of the reason why we did experience warmer temperatures all across the coastal bend today. Here in Corpus Christi, currently sitting at 61 degrees, sitting at 64 over in Robstown, 65 degrees over in Kingsville, 63 over in Mathis as well in Alice, and 61 over in Beeville. So as temperatures are beginning to decrease at this hour, earlier this afternoon, all of us were mostly seeing our high temperatures into the mid to upper 60s, but now things are beginning to fall into the lower 60s throughout most of our neighborhoods. Those winds, those are kind of a part of a contributing factor as to why we're seeing a warm up in our temperatures as well. They are coming now in from an easter to southeasterly flow, so that means all that moisture coming from our Gulf waters are pushing into the coastal bend, allowing for more moisture and humidity at play for us. And that's only going to add to even warmer conditions ahead for us tomorrow and our Friday, and as we look ahead towards your Saturday. Now, speaking of those wind speeds, though, they're pretty calm at best, seeing they're going mostly into the single digits, lower single digits, going further inland. Coastal neighborhoods getting a little bit closer to the double digits for our wind speeds for this afternoon. But again, nothing too crazy in terms of our wind speeds right now. But teasing to what you can expect for your warmer temperatures tomorrow. Again, we're going to be looking at our temperatures increasing above average into the 70s, even approaching the mid 70s throughout most communities across the coastal bend. So that's what we have to look forward to tomorrow afternoon, and as we look ahead towards your Saturday. And again, the leading factor to that is, of course, that sunshine, but also we'll see some moisture returning back to the coastal bend thanks to southeasterly winds. So that's going to give us a bit of more humidity at play for us Friday and heading towards your Saturday. But of course, we can see that big drop coming in with more cooler, drier air returning back to the forecast late on our Saturday, continuing throughout the rest of your weekend, even heading towards the early part of next week. That is that cold Arctic blast. It's going to give us very cool, frigid weather here in the coastal bend, potentially some wintry precip that we're a little bit concerned about too. But in terms of lasting effects beyond the area of concern for us, we are going to be seeing that beyond to 6 to 10 days. We'll still be looking at likelier cooler conditions still lasting the coastal bend after this strong cold front's passage. But in terms of this Arctic blast is what else we are expecting for our forecast in the coming days. Again, strong cold front that's going to pass on through on Saturday, either in the late afternoon to early evening hours. That's going to give us to a big temperature drop to up to 30 degrees or more into your Saturday night. Freezing or below freezing conditions that will also be at play. So that's also going to be coming in because of our wind speeds coming in from the northwest, just adding towards that wind chill. And the biggest concern again is that wintry precip that could begin as early on Monday morning. That's going to be a continuing issue each morning, at least until Wednesday. Now, across the coastal bend, this is what our map is looking like right now in terms of the chance of seeing wintry mix in the forecast. So right now, it's looking over a 25% chance for these areas shaded in pink to see potentially freezing rain or sleet in the forecast coming in next week thanks to this Arctic blast. But as forecast models start to agree a little bit more, we'll give you better foresight on that in our 7-day forecast.